Fourth quarter in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to DouglasCountyDigest.com. Chris Patton, Luke Johnson here from Arcola, where the Purple Riders are going to try and finish out this game against the Argenta Oriented Bombers. The Riders have a 7-point lead, 39-32, as we start the fourth quarter.
And Arcola's got to still look to be aggressive. They can't just be passive. It's a 7-point lead. It's been knocked down quite a bit. And Argenta's got to keep up the great man-to-man pressure on the ball. Force some turnovers, get some easy buckets.
Freddie Moreno in there for Arcola. Touched it a minute ago. Cole Hutton with it now. Back out top to 15 Moreno. 21 Clayton Strader with it. Back out top. Javi Leo knocks down a two-pointer. Javi, his first 2 points of the night, puts his team up 41-32. McHood from long range knocks it down. Keegan McHood will not let Argenta go away quietly. 41-35 is now the Arcola lead. This is the first time it's gotten down to 6 in a while, Luke.
And it's scary the way that Seaman was hot in the first half and McHood's picking it up right now. You would think, you know, you got to make the adjustment, go out and guard those guys beyond the three-point line.
Turnaround jumper on the baseline for Seaman, blocked. Number 3, Colin Seaman put it up, and it was blocked by Connor Damery into the arms of an Argenta player. And then we get a reach-in foul called against Javi Leal, trying to get the ball right back. His second, team's fourth. Foul situation right now with 6:55 left in the game. Argenta has 6, Arcola has 4. Feeding it into the post and then knocked away. Tack another one on to that Arcola total.
Wow.
Trying to get it into Keegan McHood, but knocked away. I think it's going to go against 24 Cole Hutton, his second. And as we just said, that will be the team's 5th. Argenta is going to call a 30-second timeout to get things set up here. Longtime coach of the Bombers, Tom Sanchez, wants to talk it over with his team. 6:47 left to go in the game. 6-point Arcola lead.
And right now, Chad Graves has the majority of his starters on the bench, getting them rest time to hopefully end out this fourth quarter and come away with the win. And Argenta's just scrapping as much as they can, playing great defense. And like I said, that pressure out on the perimeter is going to be a big factor here if they can create some turnovers.
The pressure on the perimeter has also moved inside because Arcola's tried to get a couple shots inside the paint, maybe, you know, down inside the three-point arc that have been knocked away or blocked by Argenta. So they've really cranked it up a notch and tried to extend it. And like you mentioned, Coach Graves trying to get some of his main guys a rest here. We're still fairly early in the season, so you kind of got to balance those minutes and things. But you know, Argenta going with their guys here, so we'll see how long Graves can leave some of those starters on the bench. He does have number 3, Colin Seaman, in there. A lot of the offense tonight for the Purple Riders. Connor Damery with it. He's guarded by Seaman. 3-on-3. Drive to the basket. Forces up a shot. Hutton's going to get another one. And we're going to see Argenta go to the free throw line, looking to cut into this 6-point Rider lead.
I disagree with that call. I don't think that foul should have been on 24 for Arcola. That should, if that was going to go on anybody, I think Colin Seaman was a little bit too physical on the drive. 24. To find his name, Cole Hutton, he was in great position, hands straight up in the air. I think that was a missed call on that one.
I think because he was the one there by the time he actually put up the shot, so that was kind of what made him the unlucky one to draw that. Connor Damery hits the free throw. He's got 9 points tonight. 41-36. It's down to 5. Second shot up. It's good. 41-37, 6:35 left to go in this game. Can the Riders hold on in front of their home crowd? Both these teams have won a game by 1 point this year, so we might be seeing another one like that down the stretch here. Arcola defeated Central A&M in their opener. Argenta Oriented defeated Cerro Gordo Bement by a point in their opener, and then subsequently to that defeated Atwood Hammond a little easier than by 1, but we're getting a nice test here. Seaman shakes off a defender, kind of forces it up, fights for the loose ball. We have a scrum down on the floor. What's our call going to be? We're going to get a jump ball, and it is Argenta Oriented Bombers ball on the alternate possession.
And I was watching Argenta on that defense possession right there. They're switching every screen that gets set for Colin Seaman. So every time somebody goes to set a screen for him, they're just switching defenders to guard him. They're not even going through, over, or around those screens. It's a good adjustment by the coach for Argenta from the first half.
Number 20, Chase Strader back into the game. So Strader, Seaman, Wyatt Fischel back out there. Javi Leal still out there. McHood puts one up and knocks it down. Keegan Mahood has taken over, and it's 41-40. It's a 1-point Arcola lead. Three-pointer put up, almost answered, but no. Number 20, Chase Strader misses it. Here comes Argenta. Gage Heller looks like he's going to go to the basket. Misses right on the spot. There's McHood. He tries to flip it up and under. Here comes Arcola down the floor. They force it just a little bit too much. Led Seaman just a little bit too much on that pass. Goes out of bounds off of Arcola. Argenta will have the ball back. 5:24 left to go in the game with the Riders up a point.
And there's a lot of excitement in here now. It's just that 1-point lead.
Both teams kind of forced that possession. Nobody came away with any points. We'll see what happens here. Damery gets it over in the corner, 21. Jesse Brown has it, puts up a shot, no good. And over the back, foul going to get called against number 0, Nathan Ginsel for Argenta Orienta.
I think both teams are in the bonus now, so every foul, or they will be in the bonus, so every foul will be a 1-on-1 from here on out with 5 minutes left to go.
Wyatt Fischel going to the free throw line. Fischel with 8 points tonight, 2 of those coming from the free throw line. Taking his time, kind of calming himself down, breathing a little bit, puts up that shot, and it's good. Wyatt Fischel picks up his 9th point of the evening and gives his team a 2-point lead, 42-40. Justin Hobgood back into the game. Javi Leal going to take a seat.
And if you're Arcola, you really have to get out on McHood beyond the 3-point line. That's 3 in a row he's hit from behind the arc. He's not somebody you want to leave open.
Mr. Inside Outside tonight has been Keegan McHood.
Little Dirk Nowitzki here.
Second one good for Fischel. He gives his team a 3-point lead. So if McHood does get a shot out at the arc and makes it, it would only tie it on this possession. 3-point Purple Rider lead. Eller with it now. Number 3, Connor Damery. Ball is on the ground, and we're going to get a jump ball. Arcola Purple Rider basketball.
And good defense, good reach in there by Colin Seaman. Well, it's not really a reach in, but in good hands. And Fischel, the scrappy guy on the floor, just diving on top of the ball.
4:50 left to go. Riders 43, Bombers 40. Non-conference matchup here on DouglasCountyDigest.com. Winner looks to stay undefeated here in the early going of the 2013-2014 IHSA boys basketball season. Fischel wants to keep it with himself. He pulls up for a shot, puts it up, no good, knocked away, and tipped out back to Arcola. Fischel with a pass over to Seaman. He's going to drive the lane, kicks it in the corner. Hobgood, number 5, puts it up. It's good! Justin Hobgood, first 3 points of the night are a big 3. They give the Riders a 6-point lead with 4 minutes left to go in the game. 46-40, Arcola over Argenta. But we are going to get a couple foul shots here, I believe, for Argenta Orienta. At least one.
Foul was on the floor, so it'll be a 1-on-1. And going back to that last play for Arcola, Seaman, he's not getting the outside look now, so he just drives to the basket. Great drive. Hobgood pops to the corner, wide open, because the big guy, McHood, is doubling down on Seaman, going to the lane, and wide open 3. Excellent execution.
Foul goes against Seaman, his 3rd. Connor Damery going to go to the line, makes the first one. We talked about the free throw shooting earlier on. It was a little suspect early, but they seem to have gotten locked in as the game has gone on. 11 points tonight for Damery. And he makes it 12.
It's always nice to see those free ones as a coach. You like to see those freebies go in the basket.
Yeah, Damery has made 4 here in the 4th quarter, 46-42. Chad Gray's going to call a timeout. Kind of let his team know it's a full timeout for the Purple Riders. Gives us a little time to talk about what's gone on so far tonight. 46-42. If you're Arcola coming out of this timeout in this possession, what would you do, Luke?
Just run through your offense. I mean, you've been patient so far. You can be patient again. You've gotten a lot of good looks out of it. Moving around the perimeter like you have been, getting a dribble drive here and there, and you've had kicks to the corner and kicks to the perimeter for guys with wide open shots. Fischel's hit one. Hobgood just hit one a few minutes ago. If you're Seaman, you got to look to stay aggressive. keep going to the lane. If you have an open jumper, take it. I mean, it's still 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes. You got a lot of time still. I mean, this game's far from over.
Definitely, and we've talked about the fouls here recently, and if this is a game that ends up going to an extra frame, or we get kind of a foul situation there at the end, we might see some guys not play maybe in the later stages of the game. Taylor Farrell, he has 4 for Argenta, but he's over there on the bench with an ice wrap on his shoulder after his 4th foul. So I doubt we'll be seeing him, but we do have, both teams have a couple guys with 3. Colin Seaman has 3 fouls, Cole Hutton has 3, Gage Eller for Argenta Orienta and Cole Banks for Argenta Orienta have 3. So we'll see if that comes into effect here down the stretch. Arcola going to give it in. Clayton Strader with it, guarded out top by Jordan Rambo. 12, Wyatt Fischel's going to go and pull up. Almost dragged his foot into the corner and back out top now. Arcola being patient. Looked like they were going to put up a shot. Seaman does put up a shot, and it's no good. A little long, but we got to fight for the ball. Who ends up with it? Arcola gets it in the corner and calls a timeout. Nice job by Clayton Strader to chase that one down and take a timeout to retain the possession.
And you ran off about 13 seconds?
Not enough. Not enough if you're Chad Graves and the Arcola faithful here tonight.
I mean, if you're Argenta for these last 3 minutes, you have to pressure. I mean, you've been doing that in the second half. It's done wonders for you. You've gotten some turnovers, you got some easy buckets. Just need to pressure the ball, keep playing that defense, maybe get a couple of quick transition layups, and then look for McHood. If you don't get the transition, look for McHood in the post where he's stronger than everybody, or the outside where he's been on fire for the second half.
When Colin Seaman had 20 points at halftime, you wouldn't really think that somebody would be outscoring him by the 4th quarter, but Keegan McHood has done that. He has 24. Wyatt Fischel over to 21, Clayton Strader. He picks up his dribble, guarded by Rambo. 12, Fischel gets it right back. Down into Seaman to try to clear some space. Puts up a runner along the baseline, and it's good.
Nice finger roll.
Colin Seaman heard me mention that he was being outscored, and he immediately notched things up. But McHood was a little too long. Rambo gets it underneath, 33, puts it back up. It's no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
I think that's going to be a foul on Hobgood. Oh, no.
On Seaman.
Called down on Seaman.
Colin Seaman, his 4th. Team's 8th. Jordan Rambo going to go to the free throw line. We haven't said his name much tonight, but he makes his first point of the night. Pulls his team within 5. It's 48-43. Arcola over Argenta Orienta. 3:07 left to go in the 4th quarter. Rambo puts it up, hits the front iron, bounces all around and down. 48-44, back to that 4-point Purple Rider lead. Fischel almost lost it there. 12 guarded tightly by 5 Strother out top. 20-21. Couple double Strader there. Chase to Clayton. We're going to get a bumping foul against Argenta Orienta. Foul is on Jordan Rambo, his first. And Arcola is going to go to the free throw line, specifically Clayton Strader.
And they're going to pull. Coach Graves is going to take Colin Seaman out of the game with his 4 fouls. You don't want him to foul out just quite yet. With a little under 3 minutes to go, you want his offensive capability still there towards the end of the game.
Graves using his players widely. Strader knocks that one down. His 6th point of the night, 49-44. Arcola with the 5-point advantage, looking to push it up to 6. Shot no good. Argenta Eller knocked the ball away from McHood. They both went for the rebound, but Eller ends up with it and then takes it down court, gives it to 5 Strother. He's gonna go and kicks it back out. It's tipped by Clayton Strader. Rambo has it. Eller's gonna put up a 3, no good. McHood tips it, tracks it down himself into the corner. Strother gets a look from the corner, good. Nate Strother. He's got 5. It's a 2-point Arcola lead. 2:24 left to go in the game. Seaman on the bench with those 4 fouls. Coach didn't want him to pick one up on defense. He'll have him out there on offense now, though. Official has it. He thinks about it, does, pulls the trigger. Just a little unsure about what he wanted to do, got caught in the middle. Argenta has it with a chance to take the lead. 2 minutes left to go in the game. Eller's gonna drive. Puts it up and good, we're tied. Gage Eller, I have those as his first 2 points of the night. 49-49, 1:51 left to go. Seaman back at the scorer's table, but unless there's a break in the action, he can't come in right now. Maybe if there's a way you could throw it off Argenta to make sure it goes out of bounds, but that's too risky. Arcola's called a couple timeouts here recently. We'll see what they do here with 1:30. We'll see how patient they are. We have a tie game, 49-49. 12, Wyatt Fischel has it out top. We'll see how much time it goes inside. Is it knocked away by Argenta? Yes, it is. And so the ball goes out of bounds off of Argenta, and we're going to get Colin Seaman back into the game. He's going to replace Freddie Moreno. We're also going to get an Argenta substitution. Rambo's going to take a seat. Coming back into the game is 21, Jesse Brown. Minute 17, Luke. We'll see what Arcola can do here. They feed it into Seaman. He loses the ball, it's taken away, he hits the deck, McHood comes away with it. We are just over a minute left. Tie ball game at 49. Eller into the corner. McHood posting up, kicks it across court to number 3, Connor Damery. Back out top to where he likes it to McHood. He puts up a little shot fake, dribbles, Strother gets it now. Argenta, number 3, has it down in the corner. That's Connor Damery. Feed it inside. Offensive foul called against Argenta Orienta.
I don't know how much of an offensive foul it was. He did have his elbow up in the defender's back a little bit as he turned to go and get that lob in the air. That would be the only thing that I could say is the referee just saw the elbow at the end of the play.
And the Argenta faithful does not concur with the foul call. They definitely didn't like that one being called. We're tied up at 49. 35 seconds left to go in the game. Of course, that being an offensive foul, it works out for Argenta, or a player control foul in that situation. Oh, we almost lose it there. What do we get? We get a foul on the floor called against Argenta's number 3. Connor Damery ends up on the floor, kind of gives a little shrug of the shoulders, like, did I really? You think so?
It's a tough call. Both players going after the ball. Colin Seaman, number 3, lost it on the dribble drive in, and just happened to be in the wrong place trying to go after it.
Tie ball game, 26 seconds left to go. Colin Seaman's going to head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 where he misses the front end. Seaman has 24 points to, 2 shots. Sorry.
Double bonus.
Double bonus now. Misses the first shot. He's got 24. Going to try and go to 25 and give his team the lead here. He does. And then he's going to take a seat because he has 4 fouls.
Now here comes the chess match. They're going to call a timeout here for Argenta, and then this is where it's all about strategy and who's in and defensive substitutions, trying to keep your offensive players in the game as long as possible.
And what gives you the best opportunity to succeed here if you're Argenta? Do you think McHood out top? Since you only need 1,
no.
Do you go inside?
I would go inside, or number 3 is at
Connor Damery.
He's been great cutting to the basket, driving to the basket. Get him up top, isolate him with the smaller defender, or have him post up on the smaller defender. Let him drive to the basket, draw a foul, make the layup. You're up 1 point, or you go to the free throw line, and he's been pretty decent from the free throw line tonight. Or you go inside to McHood, because when you're out on the 3-point line, you're probably not going to. Typically you don't foul a jump shooter. So you got to think fundamentally you're only down 1, go in, get the hard layup, get a foul, maybe get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
50-49 is the Arcola lead. We have 26 seconds left to go. It is going to be Argenta Orienta ball.
Arcola's going to come out with some mock full court pressure a little bit.
Freddie Moreno is in for Colin Seaman because Seaman does have the 4th fouls. If this goes overtime, you want him hanging around. You don't want him picking up 1 here on the defensive end. Damery is going to go to the basket, finds a cutting 21, that misses the shot, gets his rebound, gets bumped inside. The foul is called on the floor. The basket goes down. The referee comes in for the baseline and waves off the shot made, but we are going to have some free throw shots here. It's 21, Jesse Brown has not scored yet tonight.
That hurts a little bit because he made the layup. That's why everybody's having such a hard time with it. But he still gets the opportunity. He gets a one-on-one here. Make the first one tie the game. Make the second one. You have a 1-point lead.
And on the names, the list of people we thought Argenta was going to go to, Jesse Brown probably wasn't one you or I ever came up with. He misses it. Rebound though by Damery. Turns, puts it up and lays it in. Connor Damery gives Argenta a lead, 51-50, 9 seconds left to go. What's going to happen? Oh, he drives to the basket, cuts through defenders. We get a foul called against Argenta. Arcola is going to go to the line with 5 seconds left. Number 5, Nate Strother, his third foul. Going to the free throw line is Colin Seaman. 51-50. We got the folks in front of us trying to calm down the crowd. Seaman makes the first one, and we are tied.
Big free throw right there. That was a big one. So we're definitely looking to overtime at least.
51-50, 5 seconds left. Colin Seaman's going to get another free throw. Justin Hobgood is the only Purple Rider in at the line. Shot goes up. It's good. Colin Seaman scored. Oh, wow. He has 27 points tonight for the Purple Riders. 27 of their 52. And 5 seconds left. 52-51. It's going to be Argenta ball. They're going to have to go the length of the court. I don't know if you remember this game we had here last year.
I was just going to say that Arthur and Central A&M last year, they went the length of the court. It was less than 5, wasn't it?
It was closer to 2 or 3.
Yeah. Miracle shot to win. It was beautiful.
Yeah, you know, we were close to giving the obituary for the Arthur Lovington season last year, and then we ended up following them for 2 more games over to the Danville Schlarman sectional. 52-51, Arcola leads.
And if you're Arcola, you just don't want to give up the home run pass. You're going to have to make everything be played in front of you, and you don't want to foul. You do not want to foul. As a coach, the first thing I would say is just put your hands straight up in the air and run around with your hands in the air. You know, look foolish. You don't want to foul right here.
You hate to have him win it from the free throw line. Make him earn it here. McHood has it. He throws it into Damery. He gets away. He kicks it into the corner. Shot's going to go up. I think it's a 2. It's good. It's the 2. It's a 2. And is the time gone? The time is gone. This ball game is over. Jesse Brown. That was Brown that made it, correct?
Correct.
Jesse Brown makes that was his first one, right? He didn't get any of the free throws. Jesse Brown with a 2-pointer with his foot on the 3-point arc as time expires. 53-52, Argenta Orienta over Arcola.
And that one's going to sting for a little bit for Arcola. That was a great game, a good comeback by Argenta. I mean, you look at the guys that came up in the second half. I mean, you had McHood for Argenta, but then all those other guys that had, 2 points here, 2 points there, 4 points here. They came up big there with the last second shot by Jesse Brown, number 21, to end the game. What a great game by Arcola. They played really well. Colin Seaman with 27 points. I mean, that's tough when you got a guy score 27 points. You got a good supporting cast. Fishel had 10 or 12. I mean, it was a great game all around for both teams. And it's just one of those come down to the last second shot, and you have to play it how it is, and that's how it was. Argenta got the win on a great shot on the baseline by Jesse Brown.
I kind of feel shortchanged that we don't get to see any more of that.
Exactly.
I'd love to have seen an overtime in this one, but we do have our final score, 53-52. The Argenta Orienta Bombers beat the Arcola Purple Riders in this preview of a Little Okaw Valley Conference game for next year. I think Argenta has their first rival once they get to the conference.
Oh yeah, you can bet you Arcola's going to be looking for them.
Let's go over the scoring real quick here for Argenta Orienta. Their big man tonight, Keegan McHood, had 24. Connor Damery had 14. 5 for Nate Strother. 4 for Taylor Farrell. And then 2 for Gage Eller. 2 for Jordan Rambo. And 2 at the buzzer for Jesse Brown. His his first basket of the night. He had a chance at the free throw line a few seconds before that. Talk about coming up big down the stretch, though. They went to him out of the timeout earlier, and then he is able to make that basket there in the corner. Big basket's the only one you need. Yeah. If it's a game winner, you only need one. Colin Seaman was the man tonight for Arcola, 27 points, 10 for Wyatt Fischel, 6 for Clayton Strader, 3 for Justin Hobgood, 3 for Cole Hutton, 2 for Javi Leal, 1 for Chase Strader. Like we've said, it's going to be one that stings for Arcola. Let that one get away. The Purple Riders fall to 1-1 on the season. They've defeated Central A&M, lost to Argenta Orienta, and Argenta Orienta moves to 3-0. They're 3-0 in the LOVC as they've defeated Cerro Gordo, Bement, Atwood, Hammond, and Arcola. Well, that's a good one to start with, Luke. Yeah. Out of the gates last year, we kind of had some games that kind of got out of hand, and then the games got better as the year went on. We had that regional final thriller, and then a couple great Arthur Lovington games in the sectional. But we start off with a bang tonight. Arcola, though, unfortunately, comes out on the bad end of that one. They lose 53-52 to Argenta Orienta. Great start for us, not so much for Arcola. Exactly. For Luke Johnson, I'm Chris Patton, thanking you for watching this broadcast of high school basketball on DouglasCountyDigest.com.